everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I am Marisha, and I want to welcome you to my creative diary, the Diary of Belle Rose. Yes, I'm back again creating another craft. I am going to be two places at one time. I will be over here creating, and I'll be over here to your right in the chat talking to you guys. So if you have any questions during this tutorial, feel free to ask. If you are checking out the replay, I want to thank you as well for stopping by, and I appreciate you as well. As you come in, state where you're from. I would love to show you some love. Today's craft, we are going to create something a little bit different that is perfect for the summer season. So we know during the summertime, there's a lot of events like weddings, graduation celebrations, baby showers, all of that good stuff. So I think this project would be good for any of those occasions. So today we are going to create a top loading shadow box. Yes, I love shadow boxes. That's one of my favorite crafts to create. It's very sentimental and you can personalize them. There's just so many things that you can do with it. So with this today, this is going to be a top loading shadow box that I'm going to create for a graduate. We're getting ready to celebrate them later on this month. The fun thing about top loading shadow boxes is you can create your inside and decorate it how you would like for your recipient. And then the top part right here, so this piece right here, it slides back to where you can drop some fun things inside. Maybe a card, gift cards, money, whatever you want to fill it with, you can do so. So let's get started by heading on over to Cricut Design Space. Cricut Design Space has a lot of graduation silhouette images to choose from. So after looking through them, I found one that I liked. So I'm going to select it. And then from there, it is time to adjust the measurements. Now, the shadow box is a 12 by 12, so I don't want the image to be too big or too small. So I adjusted the height to 11.5 inches. Next, I'm going to select Make It. And then I'm going to select the mat size, which is a 12 by 12. And then from there, I'm going to move the image to the center of the mat because I'm going to cut it out on 12 by 12 cardstock. Next, I'm going to select Congrats Grad. And then from there, I'm going to highlight it. And then I'm going to select Basic Cut and then just select a random color. I decided to pick orange. From there, I'm going to position it in front of the image because I want to make sure that it's lined up, not too big, not too small. Once it's to my liking, I'm going to remove the silhouette. And then from there, I'm going to select Offset to create the shadow. Once I'm done, it's time to cut it out. So now that we're done cutting out our image, it is time to create the background for the inside of the shadow box. So as you see right here, we have our positive and negative pieces to our image. So I'm going to first begin with the positive piece, and I'm going to bring in some watercolor paper that I cut down to 12 by 12 inches, and I'm going to line up my image like so, and feel free just to make sure that the image does not move. I'm going to flip it over and just add a little bit of tape to it, or if you have this glass mat, this is a magnetic glass mat, you can just take your magnets and just place it down like that to make sure the image does not move. Now for this project, I'm bringing in some distress inks, and I'll list the colors below. And I'm going to mix them with some water, and I'm just going to splatter. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know I love some splatter. So to create this project, it's going to be super easy because all you're doing is adding splatter. And I'll give you some other ideas and tips and tricks on how you can create your background. Now, if you want to recreate this project, but not for a graduate, maybe you can do like a silhouette for a wedding, maybe something for a birthday party, a baby shower, something like that. Just as I always say, whatever you want to do, go for it. So I'm going to go in with my first color and I'm just going to splatter away. Like, this is a really quick, easy project that you can create as like a last minute gift or to have another addition to the party or occasion. So I'm done with my first color, which was Squeezed Lemonade. I'm going to now go in with Twisted Citron and I'm just gonna tap away. That's all I'm doing. And here's another idea. If you don't want to add splatter, maybe you can get your guests to sign around the outside, or if you have something that you want to write special, a special sentiment, a letter, anything like that, you can write it around the silhouette. I'm gonna go in with my next color, which will be purple. I'm just gonna go to town with it, guys. Just go to town. Does anybody have any events coming up? Oh, Molly says hi. Y'all know, y'all already know what it is. Molly, Molly is always going to be around. Yep, she's saying hello. Now I want to make sure too that as I'm adding the splatter, I splatter really close to the outline of the image. That way, when I remove it, you can see the silhouette of the image. So you want to get really close. And like I said earlier, that would be a great idea if you want to maybe have your guests sign it, like sign around the outside. That would be really cool. Great idea. Or if you want to add stickers, or there's just so many ideas that you can, do to create this. If you have any other ideas, put it over in the chat. You never know who you will inspire. Like that. And if you want to dilute it, if you see how dark that purple is, let me lift it up. If you want to dilute it, if you're using Reinkers, you can either dip your brush in the water and then pick up the ink, or you can dilute it by adding it to the side and adding more water to it, and it'll lighten the color up. So see, like that. So how is everyone doing today? Are you crafting? What's going on? A lot of summer things going on. A lot of summer festivities. What are you guys up to today? My ultimate goal is to eventually be able to do YouTube lives, and it'll happen. It's just I'm working out some kinks, some little tech things. So, but with everything happens, I believe, in due season when it's supposed to, So it will happen in due time, in due season. All right. I'm almost done. I told you guys this is a really quick one, and then we're going to reverse it and do one with the negative space. So just keep going and layering. I love splatter. Any of you who have been supporting me for a long time or for a while, I love splatter. Okay, let me get the bottom part. I don't want to miss this part. And then let's add. Molly says hello. make it a little bit darker, not too much light. All right, let me finish tapping and give Molly a treat, and I'll be right back. Now that I'm done adding the splatter, I'm going to bring in my heat tool just to speed up the drying process. Now for this part of the project, if you don't feel comfortable doing the splatter, then maybe if you want to do like a distress oxide blend, you can do that. There's so many ways, like I said, that you can recreate this project. All right, I'm going to keep tapping, and I'll be back shortly with the reveal. Here is the first reveal. Here's the first reveal. Now, as I stated earlier, you could have your guests, friends, family, whoever you could think of to sign around the outside, or you can write messages or a letter to your recipient. So that's the first idea for this one. I'm still trying to decide which way I want to go with this, if I want to have everyone sign, because we have an event coming up where we're going to celebrate a graduate, and I'm trying to figure out which way I want to go with this. But yeah, that's what you could do with this one. And for this one right here, I'm not done with it yet because you really can't see the image, so I'm going to bring back in this part right here, and I'm going to position and line it up, secure it to my mat, and then I'm going to bring in some distress oxide. So I'm going to use scattered straw, and I'm going to then add some color to this silhouette, so you can really see the outside of the, so you can really see the splatter in this silhouette in detail. So and you can feel free to blend the colors if you'd like. Keep going, or you could have your guests on the inside as well. Like I said, there's so many ways that you could create this project and make it your own. It's just whatever you want to go for, you know? So, has anybody out there created Shadowbox creations before? There's so many out there. You have artists and crafters who create like the little quilling art on the inside of their shadow boxes, the little roses or rosettes actually. They'll use those to create. This was not dry, so I want to make sure it doesn't mess up my, oh, that's okay, it's all right. Just want to make sure you can really see the silhouette. And maybe you could do a gray instead of the tattered straw, or again the recipient's favorite color. Yeah. All right, so let's see what we're working with. Let's check out the reveal. Oh, I like that. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. I like that. Okay, and I think I'm gonna add like, I'm gonna do it, y'all. I'm gonna add some splatter. Yes, oh my goodness, I like this. Kind of wish it was gray, but it'll be all right. I like it. All right, while that is activating, bring in some paper towels, and I'm going to soak it up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one for the background for the shadow box. Yes, oh my goodness, guys. Oh, I like this. Oh, wow. Yeah, this idea that I had basically went from my head to my sketchbook to I'm creating this for the first time with you guys. Yeah. Oh, my Lanta, I love this. Oh, okay, let's bring in the shadow box. Yeah, we're almost done. Okay, so this is the background I decided to go with for this shadow box between the two. At first, I was going to use this to have guest sign around it, but I decided to go with this one. Now we are going to add our congrats grad sentiment to the front. So I'm going to layer some vinyl. First, I'm going to prep my surface with a alcohol wipe. So I want to make sure the surface is really good and clean. Really good and clean. So I'll prep it like that. And now let's prep our vinyl. All right, so right now we are going to weed out the shadow for the sentiment. And so using my weeding tool, I'm just gonna pick up the side and pull back the vinyl. And then we're going to take this part out right here. This part out right here. And this final part right here. All right. And I'm going to do the same thing with this. True fact, I love weeding. I think I don't know, it's like very therapeutic. I don't know. I just like weeding vinyl. I've seen those little tools online where you can, it looks like a little container and you can just take your weeding tool like that and the vinyl will come off. I think I might need to get one. Because other than that, my pile looks like this. That's what my pile looks like. And sometimes you can just go like this and peel the vinyl back. Yep, you sure can. I always encourage everyone to just play around with your vinyl projects, whatever you're doing, and just come up with something that works best for you. You know, sometimes you won't need the weeding tool. It'll just come right on back. All right, give me a moment. See, look. I just peel that right on back like that. All right, give me a moment to finish weeding and I will be right back. All right, I am back. So now what we're going to do is I'm just cutting some transfer tape. We are going to use some transfer tape to transfer this over. And then I'm going to show you a tip, trick, hack, whatever you want to call it, by using your dies and some vinyl. So let's do this. Go to the back corner like that. And then peel it back like that. I'm going to line it up like so. And I like to, when I'm working with transfer tape and vinyl, I like to also flip it over and scrape the back. And from there, I'm going to every now and then the vinyl, you have to peel it back. Let's see. Let me scrape it again. Let's see if it'll pull back this time. All right. No, it's moving. Let's see, this is giving me a hard time. Okay, there it goes. Oh, come on. Sometimes it wants to work right, sometimes it doesn't. That's sticking to me instead of the... letter. Okay, let's see. All right, so now we got it like that. Okay. Now, let's see. You have the option to either line it up right here and then place it on your shadow box, like transfer both pieces. So you can either put this on. Okay, so now that I'm done, you have one of two options, maybe more if you have another way of doing this. You can either go ahead and place your top layer to your shadow, and then from there pick up both pieces and then transfer it onto your shadow box, or you can go ahead and place the shadow layer on your shadow box first and then come back and do this part, add the top part, which I think that's what I want to do. So let me get another piece of transfer tape. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. So this right here, gonna peel the backing to the transfer tape. Now, I've had a debate on this. I've had some people say, once you're done using your transfer tape this one time, toss it out. Me, I'm like, no, hold on to that. As long as it still sticks, use it for your next project. What do you guys think? I am team use it till it can't stick no more. How about you? Let me know in the chat. What do you think? Because transfer tape and craft supplies, they cost, you know, and anything you can do to save, I'm all for it. All right, so we got this coming off. Like that. So we have our 2 layers. All right, now let's bring in back in our shadow box, and then we'll layer it, and then I'm gonna show you the other hack, and then we'll be done. All right, so my surface is already cleaned. I cleaned it with an alcohol wipe. So right now I'm going to line this up like so. And then from there, I'm going to just scrape it like that. And then we're going to peel it back. I want to save this, put it back on my little backing, holding on to that. Then I'm going to come in with my top layer. I'm going to position it like so. Oh, I like that. Oh my goodness, I like that. Just give it a good scrape. Peel this back like so. Oh my goodness, I love it. Oh, I love it, but it's missing something. So I want to add some stars. Yes. So if you are a card maker, or if you use dies with a die cutting machine, I'm about to show you something. So I'm sorry, I got distracted. I wanted to make sure the air bubbles were out. Okay, so hold one moment. All right, so okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take our stars like so. I'm going to add them or place them on the vinyl like that. Well, one moment, I'm getting some low-tack tape to kind of, hopefully it'll hold it down. Yes, and then I'm going to run this through my die cutting machine. So I'll be right back. And there you have it. I die cut out the stars. Isn't that cool? Now this is really good for like if you have scrap vinyl pieces and things like that. It gives you good use out of your dies. So for this, I'm just going to peel off the back. And let's see. All right, so I'm just gonna peel off the back, and like that. And then I'm going to position and just, it's kind of like a sticker almost. I'm just gonna place it on there like that. Let's see, where do I want to place the others? Let's add this maybe right there. think I'll leave it like that. Let me finish peeling these off and place it, and then I'll come back with the final result. All right, so see, like that. I'm just peeling it back like that. And then just... So those of you out there who have dies and you're trying to figure out other ways to use them, this is a good way right here. Use them to cut out vinyl. Like that. So even if you had a congrats grad sentiment, die cut it out. Die cut it out and add it to your shadow box or whatever project you have. Let's see. I just like looking at things and seeing how many different ways I can get a good use out of it, you know? So and this can be a little tricky trying to peel it back. I didn't use my weeding tool because I was scared that I would poke through the vinyl. So that's why I didn't use my weeding tool. All right. Oops. Have any of you ever used your dies with vinyl before? If so, please share your project. Oh, this keeps falling. Let's see. All right. Put that right there like that. I have a tiny, tiny star. Let's see if I can, oh, Lord. Let's see if I can get it out of the, remove the backing from it. Let's see if I can get it to work. I think I can. I think I can. Oh, and I did. Okay. Yay. All right. Where do I want to place this? Probably right here. Yeah. I like it right there. Okay, and then what I'll do is just to remove the fingerprints, I'll come back in with a alcohol wipe, and I'm going to just lightly brush the top like that, just to make sure it's good and clean. And that's it. This project is done. And see, look, let me, just pretend these are cards. Pretend these are cards. Like, you can fill them with some good old gift cards. And let's see, at the top, leave the top open and maybe have a sign on the outside. If you place this on a table, like a gift table, place this on there, and then off to the side, like maybe write a little sign that says, you know, please leave your note of encouragement, inspiration, or something. Like, yeah, leave envelopes with like little note cards or something, or, you know, just however you want to set it up and present it, you know. And then just have your guests just sign away and fill it up. And then look at that. Oh, I love this. This is so cool. I love it. Oh. Does anyone have any questions for me? If so, feel free to ask away in the chat. I like this. Again, like I said, you could create something maybe for a baby shower, a wedding, maybe like a bridal, bridal luncheon or birthday, retirement. So many ways, or so many ways you can create this and present this gift. So I love it. Really, and it's a really quick, easy craft. Very quick and easy. This is a 12 by 12. I think I said it in the beginning, but if not, it's a 12 by 12 top loading shadow box. So if that's what you're looking for, make sure it's top loading. Okay. And I think there's some out there that are back loading where you can add your cards and everything from the back. I haven't used those, so I'm not really familiar with those, but the top loading boxes, yes. So yeah, make sure it's top loading. If you go to Michael's and pick this up, hey, make sure you have a coupon, use your rewards. Yeah, it's where you can save. So let me know what you guys think about this project. I love how it turned out. It turned out really good. I like this. I like this. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I thank you so much for joining me on this evening. Another Craft With Me project. I'll be back with another one very soon. I think I have a few ideas for the next one. I'm trying to decide, do I want to sew a pillow, or I need to make a wreath for my door. I need a new wreath. So leave some comments over there. What would you like to see me craft next? I just love making a lot of fun things, a lot of projects, So let me know what you think. Like I said, I have a few ideas, but I'm trying to, figure it out which way to go. And then trying to prepare too for the upcoming holiday season. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying that. Christmas is 6 months away. Thanksgiving is 5 months away, y'all. Oh, Lord have mercy. This time is going by so fast. I cannot keep up. I cannot. Molly has a birthday in August. Yes, August the 15th. Oh, my baby will be turning 2. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Heaven had her birthday in March. She turned 9 in March. So yeah, we're about to celebrate Molly's birthday coming up in August. So I'm excited about that. A lot of great things coming up. If you're in the Charlotte area, we have our DIY classes coming up. We have the bling pen class coming up. These are the 2 pens we're going to be blinging, but you'll actually get 3 pens in the kit. Yes. So, yeah, registration is open for this. July 23rd is the class, 2022. And then I have a kids class coming up in August. Yes, a kids class. So I'm going to teach them how to mix primary colors to create other colors. And they are going to create a birdhouse. Yes. And then I'm getting ready to kick off Winter Crafterland. Yes, Winter Crafterland. I'm so excited. It's coming up in December. I am looking forward to that. And then a lot of other classes I will be releasing soon. So stay tuned. If you haven't already, go over to thediaryofbellerose.com. Sign up for my email list. I don't send out emails a lot. I do not. I send out maybe 2-3 times a month, and I give you information on things, coming out, not only with Belle Rose, but things going on within the community, other crafters and my other friends out there who are doing things within the community. I use that as an outlet to help spread the word. So yeah, you don't have to worry about me sending emails 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times a week. No, I think everybody's different, to each is their own. I just don't like sending emails. Yeah, I like sending emails, but I don't like sending them every single day. That's just, to me, it can be a bit too much. I only send it when needed or necessary, but that's just me. Again, to each is their own. So, and make sure too, if you sign up for the email list to be a part of that, make sure you check your spam and junk folder, because I know sometimes I know someone reached out to me and they said they weren't getting my emails. And I'm like, you're on the list. And come to find out, the emails were going over to their spam folder. So they had to go over there and I guess give permission to get the emails in their inbox. So yeah, just go over there and sign up for the email list. And also you can support me on Instagram, Facebook at the Diary of Belle Rose. Don't forget about the creative diary community I have on Facebook. I'm really putting that out there. It's a fairly new community that I started. It's basically set up for everyone to come in and just share their creative projects. If you have a business, basically to help network and link up with other crafters within the community to help support each other in their endeavors. So yeah, go over there and check it out. It's the Creative Diaries on Facebook. I think that's it. I think that concludes the announcements. The announcements are done. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Again, I can't thank you all enough for your love and your support of me and my endeavors and the Diary of Belle Rose. I love meeting you all, and I cannot thank you enough. I cannot. You all enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm sending you love and a whole lot of hugs. Until next time, please take care. Bye.